All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Part 3, Episode 44. Oh my gosh, that last episode.
Polnareff and Abdul are most likely dead.
There is a possibility that once he's defeated,
Yeah.
that they'll just pop out
But
of the dimension.
most likely, they're dead.
Iggy
Iggy
is still
is still breathing.
conscious,
barely.
but holy crap, we might be basically just having
Yeah.
Jotaro come in and just be like, "The hell did you do?"
Yeah,
And then just beat the crap out of him.
That would be
and then
very
it'd be just the
satisfying.
three of them against Dio.
Which would be crazy.
But yeah.
Yeah, I have nothing to say really, other than I am very much looking forward to.
We in the end game
Vanilla
now.
Ice. Yeah.
We in the end game now.
Yeah. Oh boy, but Vanilla Ice.
Boy.
Just getting. Just aura until he is unrecognizable. Yeah. Let's have that happen. We need
All right,
this.
guys. Without further ado, let's get into this. Oh, holy crap.
Huh. Are they gonna find Iggy?
Oh my
right.
gosh. I'm gonna try. Stop Platinum! 始まってしまってた物語にまた笑ってるわけに歩き続ける Crusaders Hold them together
ラストページ
そのこの日を高き込め End of the world その地の曲I'm ready. Oh.
In case we forgot.
Oh. Oh. We have to see this again. The desolate void. Oh, the sound effects are so good. Oh, he's dying. Oh, right. Right. Because he would have gotten, like, maybe both of them, or...
Yeah.
This has to be the No way! No way!
Okay.
Oh my god!
Okay.
Oh!
Okay.
Oh my god! He's alive! Iggy!
No way!
Iggy! Yes! Oh no! He's dead! Come on! Oh, Iggy! Oh, what a good boy! Yes! Kill him! Oh!
Yeah!
Oh, yeah!
Yeah!
Carve down! Oh! Polnareff, keep getting saved by people. Yeah!
Yeah!
Oh! He's dead! He is done!
That's a double tap if I ever saw one.
Twist! But
but Iggy!
oh, the one he hated too all this time.
Yeah.
And that means that Abdul is dead. Oh.
Avenge them all, Polnareff. No way!
I'm sorry, but no.
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 He's like undead or something. Oh my god, no! No!
See, this is why you cut the head off and then keep it on a spike in a bulletproof glass case.
Oh! Oh, Polnareff!
He already hit him with a sword. Okay, but
Oh my
seriously,
gosh! Kill him!
This is just.
Yeah, just.
I mean, this is satisfying.
Yes, it's so satisfying. Yep.
Oh.
Yep. It was Dio's blood. The blood.
Oh.
Yep. He can't. That was why the. Oh! Oh, you genius,
No way.
Polnareff! Yeah.
Alright.
Get the light.
All right.
Polnareff.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he still could go into his stand and then he wouldn't be in the sunlight, so that's probably not a very good idea.
Go to hell. Oh!
Oh yeah.
Oh!
Oh yeah.
Oh!
Oh yeah.
That
Oh,
was
yeah.
so badass.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. What?
Wait. Is this like
Iggy's soul? Like Iggy's spirit?
or Abdul too?
Abdul. Yeah, it is. It's
Yeah.
Abdul. Oh, and Iggy. Yeah. Oh. All right. I didn't need my heart today. I didn't need it. Jeez, Polnareff getting all the epic scenes. Like,
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's a terrible day for Rain.
Oh.
oh. I feel like we're just getting started too.
Yeah.
Like, who's gonna be next? It's probably gonna be like Joseph or something. Like, yeah. Awesome. Good.
まさか奥様あの立ち食いそば屋の王というのではございませんでしょうね。
うるせえ
そうよ。
Oh, okay.
久しぶりの日本ですもの。娘のところへ行く前にちょいと食べてみるわ。
Yeah.
私の
What the turtle kids? Wait, what?
忙しい男性のための店でご婦人はまず利用しないのが日本の常識。上スター夫人ともあろうお方。
Okay.
うるさいわね。記念撮影しておきましょう。いいわいいわ。
夫人には娘のホーリーさん
Oh.
の病状のことは言ってないのです。
No.
さよろうです。早く。
今参ります。日本に来たのも軽い肺炎の見舞いと思っておられます。私はジョースター家に30年お仕えしております。ホリーお嬢様が小学校に行っていた頃からでございます。
Wow.
本当のことをお教えしなければならないのですが。
あと数日の命です。私からお伝えしてもいいのですが。
いいえ、ホリーお嬢様に関して私はずっと奥様に嘘をついていました。この私から話します。
ほらローゼス、何してんのよ。あんたもカレー売って食べなさいよ。
That actually looks quite good.
奥様、お話ししたいことが。
この奇妙なドリンク剤の自動販売機も取っておきましょう。
Her voice. Oh my god.
奥様、おやめください。それはドリンクではございません。
Oh my god.
聞いてください、奥様。
え？何よ？
実はお嬢様が。
この日本人変わっててか。
これこれ 何取りさらしとるんじゃ。
奥様お車に。
じゃあどれ。人外のババアが血見せたるかクソババア。
おい、そこまでだ。奥様の体に触れるんじゃない。
Whoa! God, this whole situation. What the heck?
I know, right? Right after the super emotional stuff.
Right,
before.
right. I'm reminded of Darby, like.
Uh-huh, yeah.
あなたが悩んでいることはもう私には分かっています。
You think my turtle is stupid, don't you? Oh,
危ないのね。
Dang.
okay, she already
She
knows.
knows.
もう旅先からいつも元気にしてるよ。忙しい忙しいって電話してくる。
Yeah.
でも私にはなんとなく分かったの。娘と夫にとても大変なことが起きて。
Mother's intuition.
50年も一緒に。
Wow, 50 years married. That's
Yeah.
crazy. For Joseph.
Joseph. Uh-huh. And never once did he use the secret technique.
Nope. What a good point, Jacob. He never used his secret technique in 50 years.
原因を取り除くため。
Nice. Address the source of her illness.
知らせはまだあります。
Yes.
お教えしなかったことをお許しください奥様。
She's gonna be like, I don't. Why would I ever doubt? She's like, my grandson
という
and my.
ローゼス。
Yes, exactly.
ためにしてやれることが一つ
Right.
あるわ。
Oh.
We're going to blast the first opening in a room non-stop. If anything can help cure her, that's it.
ポリ
Oh. I like this is a good refresher for the motivations of the characters going on this crazy, bizarre
Yes,
adventure.
yes.
Because on some level, it's been so ridiculous that it's easy to forget that this is all just to save the, Joseph's daughter.
私には詳しいことは分かりません。でも信じます。
I mean, it's not like the story is super complicated, so you end up forgetting.
Right.
娘のため
But yes, Joseph and Jotaro have got this.
のことを信じます。
No need to doubt.
50年昔、イタリアであの人
Yes. Oh man, no! This is build up for Joseph to die.
Oh no!
I just Oh crap!
Oh no!
No!
And he's still not going to use the secret technique.
No.
奥様、お嬢様。
I like that he cares so much.
Uh-huh.
Like
Yeah.
it's very wholesome and wonderful. All right.
The episode still isn't over. Okay.
Okay, Mr. Spider here.
I get the feeling he's going to get punked.
Yeah, I feel like he's gonna be like one-shotted so
Yeah.
hard.
爽やかな笑いが出てしょうがねえぜ。
Oh, but he is a vampire.
ことをしてみろ。俺たちがてめえを殺すぜ。おとなしく補欠してろ。抜け作。長太郎をやるのはこの俺様だ。
Well, hey, if he's dedicated with a specific goal,
Yeah, maybe.
like maybe
Is she a ghoul?
女だ。
it's probably a trap.
はい血を吸わせないで
A trap. Yeah, I don't buy it. I mean, it could be one of Dio's women.
Yeah.
本当に助けてくれるのですか？
そうだ。味方だぜ。ただし。
Yes! Yes! Jojo's like, I'm not buying any of your crap. Yes. Yes. Oh my god.
Whoa.
Wow. Wow.
どうしてバレる？俺の無敵の能力が。貴様の後ろに女の顔があるのが貴様の能力。裏返るのなら右手と左手。
Oh! Oh! You idiot! You idiot! You thumbs are...
この俺様はすでにディオ様の血が体内に入って不死身になって。
And he just punches him through the
You're
roof.
done. You're done, buddy. I'm sorry.
それじゃあちとその不死身と散歩のため思い
Or him for a while.
Oh
Oh my god.
ディオのところへ案内日が沈んじまうぞ。
はいでも一つ聞いてもいいですか
Question?
どうして私のあだ名が抜け作って分かったんだ
Yeah, good point, good point.
やれやれだぜ。
No answer. No answer. Just yare yare does. Oh my god, alright. Oh, that was...
I needed that.
I needed that too. That was very satisfying. Wow.
Wow. That, yeah.
That was so freaking hilarious. just
Oh, man.
just having me like, oh, neat. And just and then one more Joseph, oh my god. And it didn't even sound like he was
Putting that much into it.
yeah, but how much did you? So he's like, oh no. Jotaro's gonna practice pummeling an immortal body to death. It's like, this is what it's gonna be like to fight Dio. Alright.
Well, and the thing is, they said you can be cut to pieces. Now, granted, they don't know the Polnareff's. Oh, wait. No, Polnareff isn't dead, that's right.
Well, Polnareff's not dead, but they don't know where Polnareff is.
Right.
They haven't found him yet. That's the freaky thing.
But because he wasn't there, I just imagined Star Platinum aura-auraing him until he actually broke into pieces.
It's
like,
probably like way easier than, we give Star Platinum credit. Like,
oh yeah.
Like he probably is constantly holding back his punches. Like it's like I don't want to like have the first punch like knock him like 50 feet away.
Yeah.
Oh, and see them all together. Oh.
なかなかいいカーテン生地じゃねえか
Oh. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, crap.
Uh-oh.
これでさっきよりは
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh, my God.
Crap.
ポルナレフか。久しぶりだな。
お出ましかい
And the smoke, like...
Oh,
That's right.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Polnareff's dead.
Okay, all right. This is one of my favorite episodes they've done so far. One of my favorites. I can't say how satisfying it was to have Polnareff be saved by Iggy.
Okay, that
Iggy's
was so
stand.
sad.
Like, here's the thing. Like, I get that they wanted maximum pain on the shocking, like,
Yeah, so they
cliffhanger.
kill the person, then unkill them, even though we saw him get disintegrated and all that and stuff, and he shouldn't.
Yeah,
He'd actually been alive, whatever.
But the idea that Iggy, the character that was introduced the latest, the character that hated Polnareff, the character that got the pet shop development and all that, being just a hero and a badass and caring about the Jobros and stuff, getting his own voice even.
Yep.
Getting to hear all that. And then only to set it up for him to die
Yeah.
along with Abdul. It's... I'm gonna miss that doggy. I'm gonna miss him. And the thing is that, like, this show is so over the top and ridiculous and stuff. Most of the characters are pretty one note. But Iggy being the dog that, Araki just can't let dogs live, I guess.
Nope, he really can't.
Is great. But I would say more so just the fact of how much Polnareff really cared and just was emotional about the whole situation just made it just even more special. And then the cathartic, just pulverizing of Vanilla Ice.
Yeah.
So Vanilla Ice was confirmed. So that theory I made previously was founded. The fact that the blood mixed with his gave him
Made him a vampire.
made him a vampire. It took time.
Yes.
So he was getting wounded over the course of it, but his body was keeping himself alive by transforming over time. And the fact that Polnareff then used the light so brilliantly at the perfect time, and then just taunted him.
Yep.
And then just knocked him into the light,
just
like, go to
stood
hell.
Silverchair
And then just and,
Yep.
like
While he was bouncing on one foot, and everything, like
just the levels of badass awesomeness. Like,
and now we get to see that they're all built up for when Polnareff dies. For real this time. Wink, wink.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna say, Jacob, Polnareff is not going to die right
Polnareff
here.
is immortal. He can never die.
Polnareff has the
Heroes
gods.
never die.
Polnareff has the gods and goddesses of luck,
Yep. And
plot
fitness.
armor, fitness, everything surrounding him and protecting him. This is something where I think, if anything, we're gonna see Polnareff chew out Dio. We're gonna see him yell,
sure.
Dio. But you know what I think Dio's gonna do?
What?
Is I think Dio's going to be like, oh, you believe yourself of significance, of purpose.
Yeah, and it's
he's going to psychologically wreck Polnareff. So here's the thing: Polnareff is severely wounded right now, right?
Yes.
Polnareff has a foot basically third missing, a big chunk out of his thigh. That's a serious wound right there.
Yeah.
Just in terms of
And then the
bleeding
emotional
out.
trauma of seeing Iggy and Abdul die.
Yeah. So he's going to be angry. He's going to be pissed.
Yeah, he's not going to be smart. And
He has no chance of beating Dio.
Yeah.
Zero.
Yep.
Absolute zero.
Yeah.
The thing is, though, is that if Dio wanted to, even at this point here, he didn't have to be like, oh, Polnareff. He could have just killed him immediately.
Right, but that's not Dio's style.
That's not
Let's
Dio's
be
style.
real.
So, you know what I'm excited for?
Uh-huh.
I'm excited for potentially learning Dio's abilities.
Sure.
Because here's the thing. Who better to display the majesty and the terrifying evil that is Dio upon than Polnareff?
Polnareff is kind of the perfect punching bag in that
He
sense.
is.
Because there's something about this kid that
There's something about this French boy.
yeah. And
Something about that silver, tower of hair. Something about those muscly shoulders and that one earring off to the side. This boy. Oh man, I really hope that if anyone has to die, it sucks. But if
You want
anyone
it to be
has to die,
Joseph?
I want it to be Joseph.
Oh, yeah,
because
me too.
I feel like Joseph's gonna be at the end of his journey here, and it's gonna be him saving his daughter, you know, and giving maybe the final act with his stand in order to find a way to make a weakness on Dio or something.
He uses Hermit Purple to
define the
immobilize
weakness or
Dio
something.
or slow him down or something so that Jotaro can aura
Right.
him or something.
But think about Kakyoin and Polnareff and Jotaro. They're kind of the classic Jobros. They're a bit naive
because
they're
Abdul
young.
was the responsible one. Is the thing.
Yes,
you know.
Abdul was the responsible one, but Kakyoin can be kind of the next responsible one.
Yes.
By being clever, by being cautious and planning things out. And Polnareff can be their wild child, and then Jotaro's just does it.
Yeah.
So I see that as a good dynamic. But here's the thing. We have this whole build up with Holly, and basically them saying, yeah, if we want to, this could be a good time for Joseph to die here. He's going to be saving his daughter. He's going to be doing this for them.
When I met that man in Italy 50 years ago, or I met that man in Italy, and for 50 years since then, he's never once let me down. It's
You know what's funny, though? You guys are going to laugh at this, but which do you think scared Joseph back in his younger years? 50 years of marriage to one woman, or fighting an immortal vampire pillarman, something like that.
Right.
I'll bet you he would have ran away from the marriage idea 100 times out of 100.
Yep.
But you know what? Joseph's changed. He's no longer the man that only runs away. And that means when he comes face to face with Dio, he's going to be smart. He's going to be tactical. He might run away, but when it comes down to it at the end, he's going to stand his ground. He's going to stand proud. And unfortunately, I don't feel like that's the way that.
That's not when you do when the level of the person is question marks and you have a stand like Hermit Purple. I'm sorry, Joseph. Tentacle powers are always OP.
The one to end it all will be not Hermit Purple. Star
Exactly.
Platinum.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
So this episode gave us one of the most satisfying defeats of an enemy stand user.
I feel like what Jotaro said to Nimrod was kind of how we felt about. Oh, he's a vampire. Neat.
Beat the crap out of him.
Stabbing through the back of the neck, severing the brainstem, and then wiggling the sword around. Okay, the fact that he did that last episode, absolutely loved it. It's thank you, right? Because you have a rapier, right? It's perfectly possible that you could just not hit something vital
Yeah.
and then they're okay.
Yeah.
But then stabs him through the head, through the
Grabs
brain,
the blade out the
wiggles
back
it
of the
around,
head.
and then breaks the neck by turning it all the way around. Sword.
Like,
And then dragging it down.
oh yeah, he stabbed him.
Yeah, he didn't.
He
didn't
dragged
wiggle
it down.
He dragged it down,
and then he pierced it all the way through. Grabbed the back, twisted the
Yeah,
neck.
mhm.
Like that's just. That's satisfying.
And then on top of that, when he didn't even look at him while Silver Chariot did the aura. But no, he. Oh wow, yeah.
Wait, what?
He went all the way. He went super deep with his sword on Vanilla Ice, just like Polnareff has always wanted to. He gave Vanilla Ice the full shaft of his blade, again and again and again. But
Yeah, I don't understand the Polnareff always wanting to. I mean, I guess the now he wants.
No. It's that it's always been, ladies, and he's always been the flirt, right? But now he gets the chance to
Achieve
fully-
maximum penetration.
exactly.
I see.
And his weapon is
Yeah.
all about penetration.
That is true.
Let's be real.
That is true. Yeah.
And then just with the back turned, and then just knocking him casually into the sunlight.
Oh,
What?
oh, that's how Polnareff's gonna be okay. He's gonna be like, "Ugh!" And then he'll he'll destroy the wall, and he'll just stay as close to the sun as he can.
Right. Although Dio does seem to have his own personal fog machine, so
Yes, yes, he does.
like
Oh my God!
normally fog would just
Yes!
refract the light, and then that might make it worse because it comes from all different angles.
Oh my God!
But I mean, I don't know if cloud cover counts in this world or
Yes.
something like that, so I don't know.
yes,
Yeah.
The beauty though of having this be kind of a Polnareff episode in prepping for basically, I think, Polnareff to have the first of the showdowns with Dio, I think is cool, because what it's probably going to end up happening is that Polnareff will probably encounter Dio, and Dio will mess with him. But what I'm more interested in is that Dio is in a little bit of a disadvantage until it's nighttime.
Right, and they did mention in this episode that the sun's starting to go down, which is like, okay, all right, I get that. This might actually be one of those moments where the party should take a long rest, because they do have 3 or 4 days left, and I know it's cutting it close.
Right.
But they know Dio's still a vampire, so
Yeah.
they could just destroy the house.
Right. Well, what I'm worried is that this is going to end up being a thing where they actually end up getting chased. Polnareff is going to get vamoosed out of the house, and then Polnareff will be like, "Run! Run! Run!" Can you imagine him just being like, "Run!" And then they get out, and it's like, "Oh, that's fine. We're safe. He can't get us. We have sun." It's like, "No, but he's going to find us. How is he going to find us?"
Secret tunnels. Yeah.
Like what I'm terrified of, and this is something that I think that they've been hinting at a little bit, just a little bit, is that because of the tattoo,
Yeah.
they will kind of know where each other are,
Possibly.
and that
Or at
this
least
will end
Dio
up.
might know where they are.
Well, right, Dio will know where they are, and what I'm worried about is that they'll run and be like, "Let's take a long rest," but then night falls, and they can feel Dio's malevolence coming for them.
They run to the hardware store. UV lights. How many do you got?
Yeah, I would love to see them try and set up some kind of a trap, but I don't think that's going
Not
to
gonna happen.
I don't think
Yeah.
that's going to work. And
Yeah.
partially because I think that once it's nighttime, it's all over. Like things are going to go horribly wrong.
Yeah.
And it's really just going to be how is Jotaro and Star Platinum really going to be able to to handle this?
Well, they need to use the others as distractions.
Oh my god.
And then while Dio's going after them, aura, aura, aura. Apply directly to the forehead.
Yeah.
But
if he has any kind of space-time manipulation,
melee attacks tend to be ineffective.
melee attacks are the dumbest thing you can do.
It's just not gonna work.
Actually, Joseph will probably be their greatest weapon, now that I think about it. Yeah. Because Kakyoin's thing will probably be more of a defensive tool. Like, he'll be sneaky with his stand, and underhanded. Like the immobilizer. Like, he'll try and grab Dio with like long tentacles or something like that.
Gotcha.
But Joseph will try
has the clairvoyance aspect.
Yeah, clairvoyance. He'll try and gain information, and knowing is half the battle.
That's right.
And if they get enough time between the sun going down and going out to maybe go to a TV shop, and they basically like, let's get a read on Dio.
Sure.
And then just keep aware of where he is and stuff.
Right.
They might even see him use his stand.
Sure,
and then
on
gain
Polnareff, for instance.
Yeah. And then they end up learning what it is and stuff, and then they find some way to JoJo style exploit the weakness and beat them.
Oh boy.
The aspect of, what was it, a long time ago, I was basically hoping that Dio's stand, the way that he would essentially utilize his stand for a way that would build up the rule of cool around him, was he would take one of the Jobros, and I think Polnareff might be the case in this one here, and basically just use them as the demonstration of my power.
Exactly, the Worf thing, but done well.
Yes, and let's look at Polnareff. He kind of fits the bill for that. But now that he's had this emotionally gratifying moment, and he got to see like the souls of Abdul and Iggy like raising up into the sand, and it was so beautiful. I'm like, you can't just kill Polnareff now.
Yeah,
like how? I have no idea what they're gonna do. Like, this is crazy.
The sacrifices of Abdul and Iggy cannot be forgotten, and the problem is that if Polnareff dies against Dio here, they will. Yeah. I mean, you might be able to have something where the rest of the Jobros catch up during the fight, and then he quickly talking as a free action. It's just like, oh my god, this happened. Remember them, right before he's gone. But I don't think that's gonna happen. Like let's be real.
You know what? Actually, might be. It might be something that they could utilize here.
What
is, if they encounter Polnareff before he dies or anything, or like taken out of commission or something like that. Ooh, I'm thinking here.
Yeah, I don't know.
What I think they could do. I think they could do is basically play to Dio's
ego
a little bit.
Sure.
And try and do some kind of a stalling thing where it ends up being a 4v1.
Okay.
And I really think that's probably going to be that point where they'll think they've got the upper hand, and they kind of do. But then Dio either like tries to split them up, or Dio tries to like stall until he's stalling as well until it is night.
I hope that doesn't happen from the standpoint of Dio instigating it, because if Dio does something of like, all right, I have the souls of Polnareff and Joseph locked at the center of the world, and you must defeat me one-on-one or something like that, in order to like rescue them.
Yeah,
that would.
I'm not talking about that soul thing. That's dumb. Okay.
I'm just saying, if they do something to like be like, okay, you have to do it one at a time, I would just be like, no.
No. And I'm not even suggesting that. I'm saying that Dio would separate them for the purpose of stalling, right, and then would end up basically like doing like hit and run tactics on each of them.
Yeah, that would probably be the smart thing to do. But I really hope Dio doesn't do that, because of how much she cares about bravado and presentation.
Right. At the very least, Polnareff poses no threat to Dio.
Right. Although he does pose.
Oh, they could have a pose off.
Oh,
yeah, that's a possibility.
Yeah.
Guys, I feel like we're just banging our head against the wall for the theories here. I'm going to say really quick that the Holly, Arena little bit with Japan and stuff, that was a little bit of, levity against the crazy emotional part of the first episode. It did feel a little out of place.
But they did reestablish the why of everything, and also Joseph.
Potentially throw some death flags in Joseph's area. But I like that she called out Roses as basically saying, there's only one thing
What
we
are you
can
talking
do.
about?
We need to believe in them. They've
Yes.
got this. And it's a very Jobros, JoJo's kind of thing, I would say, for them to be like, they're the main characters. They've
That's
got
right.
this. But if they wanted to subvert the whole idea of the Jobros being invincible, which they've already done so far with Abdul and Iggy.
With the exception of Polnareff, because
Yeah.
that boy just won't die.
People gonna die.
Yeah.
People gonna die.
Yeah.
And really, the only person who's not gonna die is Jotaro. Like,
Right.
the only person
Yeah.
we know won't die
Because
is
he has
Jotaro.
not spread his seed yet. So, priorities.
It's so dumb that, like, that's kind of how we, like, have to think about this. But, like, come on. Like, Jotaro's gonna make it out of this.
Yep.
I really am looking forward, though, to seeing how Jotaro would react to not just Iggy and Abdul being dead, but potentially more of them being killed.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to hear a yada yada does it. I want to hear a yada yada does it.
Uh-huh,
I want to hear like the edge come out of Jotaro.
yeah.
Like, hey, that's a good point. We've been setting up this edgy protagonist all this time.
That's right. We need,
And it's so perfect to then have him be like I'm going to avenge the fallen.
Right, exactly. Because, I mean, we
The
already...
gloves are coming off, you know?
The studded gloves.
Oh, yeah.
The gloves with so many studs. Because the part where he beat up on Nimrod and was like, so you are immortal. Neat. Like,
that was one of the corniest lines from Jotaro, but it felt so right.
yeah. Like, that whole part where he went through pillar after pillar made me think of Incredibles.
Oh, sure.
When Mr. Incredible finally grabs Mr. Huff by the throat and just throws him through the walls, and everyone just sort of looks through and just slumps to the ground.
Oh man, I loved that they also, guys, just like in terms of setting the scene, Araki's humor level at just being like, oh, it's a girl, oh no, please help me and stuff, and apparently like,
Everyone is on the same page.
everyone
and
is on the
just,
same page,
Yeah.
and he just one shot, boom, and
Yeah.
it's like,
I'll help you out straight to hell.
yeah. And then what did he say? We are
We are
something of justice.
Yeah.
What did he say?
Saviors of justice or something, or champions or warriors or, something. Yeah.
But it was so matter of fact, and Joseph was like, come on, like you could have at least
Like switched the hands.
swapped
come
your
on.
hands.
Yeah.
I love that we don't have time to mess around now.
Exactly.
We
have
don't care.
We have dealt with so many stands, and like we've figured it out by now that unless we are faced with incontrovertible proof that someone is not affiliated with Dio, from this point out, anything that moves is a stand user.
Yep.
Or at least in league with Dio.
Or first ask questions later.
That's right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. And just the punch was so violent and grotesque that the teeth and the face like contorted
The
and just
whole face just like flattened with the fist imprint.
yeah.
great.
Oh my gosh, there's so much that I could say. But
And the
anyway,
fact that we were able to laugh and smile at things like that in an episode where Iggy died.
Iggy died.
Like,
yeah.
yeah.
Guys,
Oh boy.
this is happening.
Yep.
We're coming up on the end. We are in the end game here.
Yeah.
Two out of the 6 Jobros are dead. And it's confirmed. And they actually gave a little title
Yeah.
card to show that they're dead.
Yeah.
So that means we know that that's how they confirm with us
Right.
they're dead.
Because we do need something like that, because this is JoJo's, and even when they should be dead, they aren't.
But the
Yeah.
reason why I think they're doing that now is because we're going to see that again soon.
Yeah.
Okay, bets.
Yeah.
Who's dying first?
Joseph.
Of the 3? Joseph?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I am
Kakyoin
with you.
has to make it back.
I am. Okay. All right. So Jotaro's living.
That was how they reminded us of Kakyoin's motivation, too. They showed...
You're so funny. Shut up. Shut up.
They showed Holly.
No.
wrapped in the vines and everything.
hate that. It's so dumb. All right. So Jotaro is living.
Uh-huh.
Joseph will probably
Joseph
die
is done.
first.
And then Polnareff, okay, they could kill him. Kakyoin, I feel like both Kakyoin and Polnareff have to live for very different reasons.
Okay, if all of them die, what's the order? Other than Jotaro, I would say Polnareff will die last.
Sure. And the thing
So-
is, if they want to actually kill Polnareff, they have to head impaled on a spike in a bulletproof glass case almost isn't enough anymore. They would need to like show him actively getting disintegrated slowly.
We'll see his sand fade away.
No, because that could just be him recalling it into his body. Like there is almost no way that they could kill Polnareff and have me believe
They have to
it.
have that title card.
They would
now.
have to have the title card, and then they would have to say, "No, really, he's actually dead," as like a second title card.
Okay.
Because otherwise, like,
so Joseph divines the weakness. He dies. Kakyoin divines a strategy to exploit the weakness. He then dies. Polnareff and Jotaro execute the plan. Polnareff dies. And then Jotaro comes up with a riff on the plan with his own stuff.
Sure.
And then defeats Dio.
Okay, you
and
know what would be
the
really
end credits.
satisfying? Is if right before Jotaro defeats Dio, he says, "Your next line will be..."
Oh!
In honor of
my
Joseph.
God, if they did that. If they did that.
And then Dio's just, no.
Well, Dio never encountered Joseph.
No, I know, but he's probably heard legends, you know.
That's actually a good point. Joseph will have the notoriety of being, more connected to Jonathan than Jotaro was. So there might be a little bit of a respect, as they are the old ones of the group. Like, because Dio's old. Like, don't forget that.
Might not look it, but he's old.
And he's kind of in a out of time kind of situation. Like, he's out of time in that they're coming for him, but also he's out of his time. So this whole environment is probably kind of like he's having to adapt a little bit, kind of like the Pillar Men. But but in that also respect, he will be on a time limit, because he'll have to, at the very least, find shelter by the morning.
He's got like 8 hours, to beat them. And I mean, 8 hours, that's, how many? 3,600,
Yeah, plenty of action rounds of combat.
That's like 4,800 rounds or something. A lot of Ouroboros can happen in that time.
A lot.
But yeah. Oh boy.
Yeah, I can't wait to have the fight actually be just awesome though, because Dio is a really good villain.
He is.
Dio is
I've seen too much of him, but yeah.
Right, but they do the build up of him as his presentation and
literally his appearance here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. I can't help but get excited when Dio's on screen. There's just something about his charisma, his machismo, his ridiculousness, and his own self-inflated, opinion of himself that's just I can't wait for you to, one, show how awesome you are, but two, just get obliterated.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Oh, yeah.
So guys,
fantastic.
we are rocketing towards the end here. So if you want to see the next episode's reaction right now, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You get an early access there. You can watch full-length reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, where you can chat with us about stories, JoJo's non-spoiler, of course, or whatever. And if any of that, whatever. Whatever. And if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.